Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-627.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
37 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
We'll see a chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms, an afternoon high of around 81. As winds turn out behind a cold and is moving through the region. The low tonight down to around 54. Cooler and windy tomorrow, a high near 70. North winds could gust over 25. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Is it time to replace your AC? Call Bryant and save money in every way. Bryant provides you with solutions that save. Save big immediately with attractive rebates and save every day with lower operating costs. Most important, though, the systems are selected to fit you. The right system, priced right, properly installed. That's the way Bryant works for you. How much can you save? Call for a free estimate. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. We do whatever it takes.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today. Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Yep.
Welcome. It's the Captain Show. Thursday. All kinds of stuff to talk about. Black Shirt, how you doing?
How you doing, sir?
I'm great.
Good Thursday. Week snuck up on me fast. Hey, one more day. Sunlight. Hey, sunshine out. Hey, it's been a great week.
Bot?
Yeah, it's been a good week. I did want to say this. We've got an event coming up that I want to talk about. Join us next Wednesday, May 24th at Cedars at 66th and Pioneers for Give to Lincoln Day. We'll be there from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. for all of our local shows, including the captain here, to support Give to Lincoln Day, which is a time when everyone in Lincoln is asked to make a donation toward the organizations that are critical to the care, support, and spirit of our great city. Go to givetolincoln.com to donate and specify where you'd like your funds to go to. We'd love for you to choose Cedars if you're able. Cedars' mission is to help children and youth achieve safety, stability, and enduring family relationships. So we're certainly looking forward to that, and partnering with Cedars will be an all-day event, all-day affair there next Wednesday. The captain, you can expect to hear our show out there will be live, as well as the Ticket Water Cooler, all the other shows here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Isn't that building by the fire department?
Let's see, 66th and Pioneers. So I'm trying to think.
Oh, 66 and Pioneer. Oh, it's still close to the house. Never. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. You don't have too long to drive.
Yeah. Can leave at 9:50.
You act like you drive anyway, Terrell. You don't drive.
I do drive.
You
I
don't.
drive all night. I drive all night.
You
I'm the
don't.
chauffeur. I am the driver.
You don't drive.
Yeah.
You don't ever drive.
Mr. Belentikov, that's my driver name.
Mr. Belentikov.
Yeah. He speaks Polish. He don't talk that much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, Belentikov, the wide receiver of the year. Maybe he's related.
Yeah.
Fred Belentikov.
What's going on in Nebraska news? Anything?
Nothing much.
Yeah, there's not too much as far as, big movement or anything. A couple former Huskers, I should say, have announced where they're going to continue their football career. Jaleel Martin, who transferred after the spring, committed to Syracuse, and Mike Pauley is transferring to Kansas. Pauley's interesting because he was a walk-on quarterback, but a scholarship baseball player. It's always fun with the two-sport athletes and think of the best two-sport athletes of all time and all that. But in recent memory for Nebraska, I mean, they've had a few of them try the baseball football route, and it just seems not to have worked. Now, Paulie's a freshman. I don't want to say it doesn't work. Maybe he goes to Kansas and plays both and does well there. But just kind of thinking back on the guys that have tried it at Nebraska recently. Of course, Darren Erstad's not recently, and that couldn't have worked any better. But you kind of think of the Kyrie Coopers and guys like that. I don't know. I don't know if it's best. We always talk about playing different sports when you're coming up through high school and how that can strengthen, your overall ability in each individual sport. But I don't know, it's just probably just not for everybody in any case at the college level.
Anything about Alante Davis yet?
I haven't seen anything for Alante Brown, I don't believe.
Oh, yeah, Alante Brown. Yeah, I see him on Twitter a lot. I've been
he gets a lot of offers.
Has he picked up any more offers?
I can look and see, because he usually tweets them out. But I haven't seen him commit anywhere. But he must not be in too much of a hurry.
Well, I mean, some people aren't. Some people are. I think that transfer. How many guys are in the transfer portal still that left that are just hanging out there?
Oh yeah, across the nation a lot. Even for Nebraska, it seems like quite a bit.
I wouldn't know Nebraska.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the biggest. That's the biggest deal to me is these kids that are thinking that they got a better deal. And I'm not saying all of them think that way, but I think some guys need to really, not think that the grass is greener on the other side. Is all I'm saying.
Well, some of these guys might not have been electing to go to the transfer portal.
I mean, I get that, but still, I still think you got to be careful when you don't want to necessarily work for the position that you want and you think it's going to be given. It doesn't matter where you go, right? I talked to Yant the other day. Guess what he said? FBCU is definitely not Nebraska. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Listen, completely different.
Oh,
it's like eating filet mignon all the way down to Spam. Doesn't matter how good you are. If you go down to that facility, you're gonna have to deal, or to that FBCU, you're gonna have to deal with the facilities. You're gonna have to deal with the fact that the scholarships don't work the same. You're going to have to deal with the NIL don't work the same. There's a lot of factors that these guys need to consider before they go jump their butts in the transfer portal.
Which one Ed Reeves was that? Was he at FAMU? Who?
No, he wasn't at FAMU. He was at
No.
Bethune.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is when these guys are jumping in the portal, like not thinking just because they're upset that maybe their coach left or they're upset that the coach is riding them too tough, or whatever the case may be, whatever it is. Before you get into that portal, you better have a plan, number one. Number two, you probably should consider where you're at. That there's not a lot of facilities in places like Nebraska. If you think so, you're sadly mistaken. I've been all over the country at different facilities, and I can tell you right now, there's not too many facilities that's better than Nebraska.
Yeah, I'm looking here. So it looks like Alante Brown is still out there, James Carney, Stephon Wynn, Sean Hardy, Logan Smothers, of course, Braxton Clark, Noah Gates. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. Those are the names that I think are still out there looking for a landing spot.
Do you think Logan to come back?
Smothers?
Yeah.
I mean, at what point?
Would you let him back, VJ?
I would let Logan back because I think he fits what we're doing on offense. But I mean, at some point you got to move on, man. You got to move past him. You got to put a timeline on this thing and say, hey, I don't think that you let a guy go out there, test the waters, and then come back. I think that messes up the locker room. You know, if I was inside that locker room and I had one of my teammates left us, he left. He's actively searching for a different home. And then when you find out that you can't get a different home, you want to come back home, sometimes that's tough. I'm not saying that it's not done. It can't be done, but it's going to be tough.
Now, Matt Rule let it be known that it was, that would be a possibility if Logan wanted to do that. And, I still think of that quarterback room, and whether it's Logan or somebody else, but Logan obviously has already been here. You don't have to go through all the, all that, the sort of steps to get him acclimated. So he makes a lot of sense, at least to me, because I don't think there's going to be any like majors, guys out of the transfer portal. But, to him, probably leaving, he was probably looking for somewhere to compete to start. If he didn't get, enough interest where he wanted to go, perhaps he would come back. And if I'm Nebraska, I would definitely take him back, because I still see him as probably would be your number 2 guy, at least for this offense, if he's in that room, or in the very least, he would be competing for that spot. And, I think there's a realistic, we have to acknowledge, I'm not saying Jeff Sims is going to get hurt, but we have to acknowledge that there's a possibility. And we saw what happened last year when the quarterback number 1 went down, and these same guys were in the room. At least they used Smothers to kind of compete there and possibly play on and off with Purdy. And I think this offense would even fit him a little bit better. So I would definitely welcome him back, and I hope that he does return, because of how thin that quarterback room is, not just because of that, but also because he could be the number 2 guy.
Do we have a recruit in the 2023 class?
I don't know, but let me talk about this Logan Smothers thing right quick, Captain. I like the idea that Rule left the door open for him, because it gives this young man an opportunity to see if he fits with another team, because it looks like he doesn't want to sign just anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, the good thing is you left the door open for him. If he don't find a school, he can come back. And I like Purdy. I like Logan Smothers, Alabama guy. I think he's probably the second best runner on this team beside at quarterback. He has that game experience. He had a good little outing against Iowa a couple of years ago, but the thing is, he's the second most experienced guy behind Jeff Sims besides Purdy. But like I said, you work on the things that Logan needs. He needs to get the short passing game down. He needs to at least complete 5-6 games of 5-6 completions a game just to get the feel of it, but he can always run, so that's a good thing for him. But if he do come back, let's say he beats out the number 2 guy and he's the number 2 quarterback, and that's a good story for him.
I mean, again, I think at some point the door will close. I hope that he just, I mean, for what I'm seeing, I don't know what's out there for him.
Yeah.
What's really out there for Logan Smothers? I mean, can we speak schools? Can we speak a school that he would fit in? Do we know of any schools that he would fit in Division One, Power 5 football?
See, I always thought that he would be like a good, kind of MAC type of quarterback. They often kind of take backups at Power 5 schools, and you'll see them go out there and play. Rocky Lombardi, a recent example of that for Michigan State. But I haven't heard I haven't heard anything, and maybe it's not close enough to it, but I haven't heard anything like as far as here's the teams he's talked to or flirted with. I haven't seen anything connected with Logan Smothers. But I do think that, I think there should be some interest out there. But also at this point in the transfer portal, I mean, you'd have to be pretty disappointed in your spring performance, I suppose, from your quarterbacks to go out and get one of the few guys left in the transfer portal. Because I mean, you've already had step one of your preseason. I mean, so I think that's where he's a little bit behind in wherever he goes. They've already went through a spring. Whoever he's going to be competing with.
It's kind of hard to evaluate him because the type of play we played him, and he was none effective in the pass game, and that right there. Teams are going to hold back because you got to be a multi-quarterback in college football. I mean, you got to pass and throw, but I don't see him fitting like Bach said, a major conference. I see him like a Georgia Southern or Northern Illinois, so somewhere like Frank Solich coached that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, again, yeah, I can see that too. But I mean, Logan's got 2 years? He graduated already.
Yeah, he did, but he's as far as eligibility left. You're right. He's got 2 years left. He'll be a junior.
So you got to think. You got to be looking at. You got 2 years left. Wherever he goes, he's got to go somewhere where he can play right now. I mean, if you go somewhere else, you're going to be a backup. Period. Well, if you're gonna go be a backup at wherever MAC conference school you're talking about, you might as well stay and be a backup at Nebraska. That's just what I think. I mean, every year Logan Smothers has had an opportunity to play. And I think these coaches are smart enough that the guy who's giving the high hand, especially if Jeff Sims goes down and Logan Smothers will go into the game and he's hot, I don't think that they would put him in a bad position. I don't think that they would put him in a position to be throwing the ball down the field. At least I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah, and we want to see Harburg see his development. Didn't look very good in the spring game as far as passing, and took a really bad sack, and all that stuff. But based on last year, based on the last couple of years, I still think he'd be the number 2 guy. I mean, I just as far as just outsider fan comfortability, I suppose. If Jeff Sims went out, that's who I would want to see strolling in. So it is interesting. He could find a place too, and that maybe is a little bit more of an option for him to play next year if he's looking down the line. But then if that were the case, he could wait till next year to transfer anyway.
Central Florida.
Yeah, but just somewhere that has like a senior that's starting, and then he can kind of be the 1-year plan for next season. But he could do that next season if that were the case, but maybe we want to get acclimated. I'm not sure. But, as somebody points off the text line, he's been very loyal to Nebraska, despite the bumpy path that's kind of been had with different offensive coordinators, quarterback coaches, head coaches at his time. So, they like somebody said on the text line, I'd probably agree with it. If anybody should be able to test the waters, it's Logan Smothers.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing though. Man. Logan, if I was to leave school and I said I was going to try to transfer, but I left the door open, I would put an expiration date on it. I wouldn't play the wait till the last moment stuff because then they know you don't want to come back. So it's good to say. I would say, man, let me test the waters for 2 weeks. If nothing happened, hey, I'm going back to Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think he should have did.
Casey Thompson transfer, guys. Logan Smothers didn't play in the spring. There's no reason to go anywhere. Casey Thompson transferred. That's all I can say. Once Casey Thompson transferred, if I'm Logan Smothers, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm in the driver's seat. Period.
Yeah, it should change his mind a little bit.
Period. When Casey, what?
Even if I was fourth string, I would have came back because I know I'm capable of, coming up on the depth chart. And with him not playing the spring, that should make him, want it more. So I would have came back from the summertime, got myself worked out, got myself beefed up and faster, bigger, stronger. And then, it's enough time in summer to regain a lot of depth, climb up that depth chart.
Yeah, but you can't climb up. You've never seen anybody climb a depth chart in the summer? Are you serious?
I'm talking about once fall camp start, he'll be able to.
How many days of fall camp? How many days of fall camp do you have to earn the position before the first game?
I say probably when does fall camp start? Like the beginning of August?
Yeah.
You got like 3 weeks to show them that you can probably handle it.
If you didn't practice in the spring, that's a short bit of time. I think Logan Smothers is the number 2 guy right now. If I go based on what he did, you got to take your hat off to that kid, man. He has been loyal to the program, Dirty Tony and the boys. Very, very loyal. But loyalty only goes so far. The minute that you put your name in the transfer portal hat, that loyalty is now being questioned. Because if you were loyal, you would have never put your name in the hat. Because loyalty would have said, I'm sticking it out here. I've been here for 3-4 years. I'm going to stick it out. Whatever happens, happens. I mean, a guy like that, who is a part of the fabric of, I think, Nebraska football, he's a fan favorite. I just don't think you leave. I mean, that's why Brooke Branger is a legend right now.
Yeah. We was loyal. We was too loyal.
Yeah.
Because you know what? You know why we was loyal? Nobody wants to sit out a year of football.
Yeah, didn't have a choice.
Yeah, you had no choice. So I'm going to stick it out.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick it out. So
on a different note, Barrett Liebentritt, 6 foot 235, listed at tight end for Notre Dame, transferring to Nebraska at fullback. And special teams. The kid played on every special teams for Notre Dame.
Maybe he's
every one of them.
A wall buster.
That we gotta have them.
Yeah.
They make Nebraska. Hey, you see what I got behind me? Brick wall.
Yeah, the Billy Legates, the John Hess, them Macavickas, them guys who run down there and wreak havoc. I will never be on the kickoff return.
Brick wall. We want guys that will run through brick walls for us. Listen, 93.7 The Ticket, the Captain Show, fastest 2 hours in radio has begun. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships, one with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. touching lives, securing futures.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
The Ticket Water Cooler.
Are you guys planning on going to the Nebraska-Colorado game?
I don't know.
It's going to be tough to get a ticket, is I guess what I'm thinking here.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, I was looking at it. It was like $250 just to get in price. Now the get in price is like $500. Woo! It's going to be, if you haven't got your Nebraska-Colorado tickets, I don't know if the time is now. You might have passed it. Is there a game you guys would go to for $500?
For $500?
Yeah.
The national championship.
That's what you pay $500 for that one?
Yeah. If Nebraska's in.
Nebraska's in.
Is it time to replace your AC? Call Bryant and save money in every way. Bryant provides you with solutions that save. Save big immediately with attractive rebates and save every day with lower operating costs. Most important, though, the systems are selected to fit you. The right system, priced right, properly installed. That's the way Bryant works for you. How much can you save? Call for a free estimate. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. We do whatever it takes.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we are looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at PremierDW.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
McMurphy has Nebraska in the Las Vegas Bowl. That would be incredible. That would be absolutely amazing. Here's when the Vegas Bowl is. It's before Christmas. It is so easy to get to Las Vegas for Nebraska fans. There's now a direct flight from Lincoln via Redway, the new at Lincoln Airport. Omaha has direct flight. Grand Island has direct flights to Vegas.
It would be flooded with Nebraska.
It would be awesome.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning. Back with Vershawn Jackson. Powered by Bauer. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yes. The Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket I am the captain, and I'm running with
the black shirt.
And
Buck.
Let's talk a little bit about Teddy Rizek. Committed to Notre Dame, top 10 recruit in state, 6'4", 200 pounds, ranked as the number 8 player in the state of Nebraska, according to 24/7, ranked 950th overall. What do you think happened?
It seemed like Nebraska was just kind of maybe too late. Of course, he committed to Notre Dame the day after he got the Nebraska offer. So I that's happened, of course, in the past. It seems, in certain guys, maybe you're kind of looking outside the state, leaning too heavily toward, maybe a different linebacker recruit or spending your time there. Maybe they didn't evaluate him quite as highly as some of the other guys on their boards, but ultimately, yeah, I think they were just too late to him.
Why do you not offer this man? This is what I'm finna say. Probably not. I wouldn't say the worst linebacker crew in the Big 12, but definitely probably the lower tier linebackers we have. I mean, you got an in-state guy that probably plays like an out-of-state guy. So why would you let Notre Dame come in your backyard and steal the type of players that we need, especially an in-state guy, to keep the and that helps the next young Omaha guy or wherever they're from to come to Nebraska and you build that relationship back. This is things we shouldn't be doing to make our relationships even not worse, but we're not getting the pieces of the puzzle that we need from the in-state. We let them get away.
Yeah, you got to find a way to keep these guys in state.
Yeah.
I mean,
Especially,
you got look at the kids that are in state football recruits. That's all you got to do.
You can't give a kid a preferred walk-on when you got Notre Dame knocking at his door. You know what I'm saying? And then, the type of coach they got, second-year head coach, up-and-coming coach, who's got to get his own identity because he was under Chip Kelly. So, that's a good program over there.
And can somebody tell me how is Carter the number 1 recruit in Nebraska playing 8-man football?
Oh, he's stood out. It's not, the 8-man football stuff might limit him a little bit, but he's like one of the top prospects Nebraska's had in the state in quite some time.
Why?
Just because of his size, his athleticism, the fact that he plays 8-man football doesn't take away from his natural talent. It is, it'd be nice to see him even playing in another level, but it's been a long while since you've had. I don't want to say a long while, but I mean, you think of a prospect where the Nick Sabans of the world are coming to Nebraska to see him. That's got to be why. I mean, I think his athleticism, his athletic profile is why he is where he is.
Yeah. Mm. All right.
Why are you down in 6-man, 8-man football?
I'm not down in 8-man football. There's plenty of talent that come. Where do you think the Macavickas came from?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So I will never ever say that 8-man football. I played 8-man football at the boys club. 8-man football is good. I'm not doubting the talent. Yeah, I said he's the number 1 player in the state. There's got to be reasons why these coaches feel like he's the number 1 player in the state. 6 what, 200 and what, and how fast is he? All those things. I think he high jumps. All those things are contributing factors to why coaches like a potential player. And what position is he playing? Is it tight end? At 6'5", 200 pounds.
Yeah, I think right now everybody's looking at him as a tight end, but you're right. I mean, maybe once you put 11 out there, maybe there's another spot that he would shine brighter at.
I'm just trying to figure out what that is. And I'm not saying that he's not the number 1 recruit. I haven't had the chance to break it down. I'm trying to find like the top recruits see, this is 2023. Let's just do this real quick then. Okay, Malachi Coleman was number 1. He's going to Nebraska, of course. And listen, I think Malachi Coleman, you better look for him to play as a true freshman. The kid is doing some things that normal freshmen don't do. Normal freshmen don't necessarily take the time out when they know they're going to Nebraska, especially if you're in Lincoln, you know what I'm saying, to try to figure out to be up there. I saw him up there during practice, and he's watching, he's looking, he's figuring out where he's going to go. But then you got Zane Flores, 6'3.5", 190, going to OSU. Like, we can't miss on Zane Flores. You can't tell me that Zane Flores right now, the number 2 guy in the 2023 class. All right, let's go to number 3. Cade McIntyre, Fremont. I talked to this kid's parents. I know we got on him late. Where's he going? Oklahoma. Maverick Noonan. Okay, we got Maverick. Good. We got the number 4 guy. Ben Nagoy. He's going to Iowa State. The number 5 guy. We got Gunner. Balmer, the receiver, which I don't know if that's a big-time loss as far as him going to Iowa State, and that's not getting him. You know, he's 6'6", 215, big target. Probably could put weight on and get to the tight end. You know, this is one of those guys who could work his way into the starting lineup. We got Brock. We got the 8 guy. We got the number 9 guy in Jalen Lloyd, speedster, triple jump guy, dual sport guy. We got Slam Sledge. That was good. We got Mason Goldman. We missed on Cade Piper. It's going to Iowa. D-line, 6'3", 240. What did Iowa see? Shamar Brown, running back, 6 foot 200, going to NDSU. You know, maybe not a big miss on that one. Tristan Ivano, I mean, that's a huge get. Huge get. Brock Murtaugh still out there. Athlete, 6'2", 200. Victor Isle is going to NDSU from Grand Island. D-line, 6'2", 205. D-lineman. Man, that's more of a linebacker. 6'2", 205. Brogan Ling, number 18, is going to UNI. Tashawn Porter is going to Northwest Missouri State. I like this kid. 5'11", 200. He's going to make some noise. Trust me. Number 20th guy's going to UNI, and then you start getting into the Jackrabbits, and you start getting into, you know, the lower tier guys when you get into the top 20, 25 guys. I'm just simply saying, when you go to 24, okay, I wish this was, and this is not the state, though. I want it just the state. Let's just go to the state rankings, because I think it's interesting to know what. All right, the number one guy, 4-star, tight end. He's obviously got the frame for it. 6'4", 205. You know he's going to redshirt. The number 2 guy who's committed to Nebraska already is Bellevue West receiver Davon Hall, which I think Isaiah McMorris is better than Davon Hall, me personally.
And he's not committed to Nebraska yet. I don't know if maybe they have him as a lean toward Nebraska.
No, he committed. I thought, he's not.
No.
Well, no, they do. They have him a lean. You're right. You got him on the left side. So Davon Hall leaning towards Nebraska. Daniel Kaelin, interesting. Commit to Missouri, but is he? Do we need to get Daniel Kaelin? Do we need to make that a target for us, knowing that we missed on the kid from last year? It's going to Zane Flores. Do we need to keep this kid in state? We need to figure out a way, because just because he's committed to Missouri don't mean he can't commit to us. Don't mean he can't break that commitment.
Yeah, it's also interesting because he's kind of more of a pro style quarterback too. I wonder if they're going to focus on getting mobile quarterbacks. For what it's worth too, with Kamari McClellan, the other quarterback that's kind of been leaned toward Nebraska, or who's going to at least visit here in early June, also listed as a pro style guy. So and sometimes that's just kind of what they're doing in high school. Maybe they have the athleticism to move around But that's kind of interesting considering everybody left on the roster is obviously a dual threat.
Yeah, you got Isaiah McMorris, number 4. They've got tentatively 100% SC. USC. Think about that. You mean to tell me that USC is going to come in here and steal Isaiah McMorris, who's from the fabric of Omaha and the fabric of just this sporting scene? He's been playing since he was 5 years old. Played for the Warriors, my old club back in the day. Was phenomenal then at running back. Number 5, Caleb Benning. I thought that would have been a lock already. But what do we, that again, you have to get these guys locked early. Get them thinking, how do we rebuild our program? Because I can tell you, for me, for that staff, Coach Rule and his staff, 2024 is super important. Terrell, you need to figure out who you got back there in Columbus, buddy.
Oh man, that's especially with the McManus kid, like you just said, USC. You don't want to get that phone call from Bronny James saying, "Hey, what's up, man? You coming to chill with me?"
I mean,
well,
huh?
I'll just say, people on the text line are kind of pointing out too. I mean, it would be hard. I mean, if USC comes calling and you're looking at just program trajectory, where USC is, where Nebraska is, that's where it makes it difficult. When you lose these, you hate losing to Missouri, right? Because you feel like, okay, that's a Midwestern team. You should be able, but the secret's out, is kind of out on some of these guys like Davon Hall or McMorris or Carter Nelson. Is you're not competing with Kansas and Kansas State for these teams. You're competing with the top teams in the nation. And just where Nebraska's at, they haven't had a winning season since 2016. A lot of these other programs can sell more than, hey, you guys can get us back.
Well, I know this. If you got 10 4-star guys and it's a home team, you should get all 10 of them guys. It shouldn't be, we only getting 3 out of the top 10 guys in the state of Nebraska.
Yeah, you got to think our senior year, the top guy left. Everybody else on the board went to Nebraska. Scott Frost chose to go to Stanford. Other than that, everybody else went to Nebraska. So you got to look at so I'm going to tell you who Davon Hall has for his offers. Okay. Ole Miss, Penn State, Texas A&M, Arkansas, Iowa. These are just the major ones. And, of course, Nebraska, right? Isaiah McMorris has SC, Nebraska, OU, Penn State, Iowa, Kansas. Now, you sure he ain't the number 2 guy? I'm just saying.
Yeah, would you rather be higher rated in the recruiting rankings or get better offers? I think
better offers. I mean, that's why Carter Nelson. I'm looking at Carter Nelson's offers. Notre Dame, Georgia, Alabama, Auburn, Nebraska, all should be top 10, 25 schools. All those schools. Throw it to break, Terrell. I mean, we got to stick on this recruiting thing because this is what's going to make or break us, y'all.
All right. This is the Ticket 93.7. I'm Terrell Farley, the black shirt. I'm with Bach. And I'm with
the captain.
And we'll be back.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products, are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at premierdw.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
If you're interested in installing solar panels in Nebraska, there's a name you need to know. Solar by Alpine Electric is based out of Lincoln, and you can be sure your project will be handled with care and detail because Rick, the owner of Solar by Alpine Electric, will be involved in the entire process from start to finish. We're an REC Solar Certified Pro installer and handle jobs in Lincoln and the surrounding area. Let us show you real-time results in your area. Call Rick today at 402-440-4371. Solar by Alpine Electric.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today. Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road. Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, call 988 for free, confidential, and compassionate support. On July 16th, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is transitioning to 988. There is hope. For 24/7 support, call, text, or chat 988.
Sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings. Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $20 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
We'll see a chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms, an afternoon high of around 81. But as winds turn out of the north behind a cold front, we could see areas of smoke and haze move into the region. The low tonight down to around 54. Cooler and windy tomorrow, a high near 70. North winds could gust over 25. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yes. Oh my goodness, the text line is blowing up.
Hey, we need to figure out about tomorrow. Like, we need a head count because I don't want to be the only person bringing in some chicken, because I'm bringing some bread too. Make me a sandwich if nobody brings their food in.
If you're planning on bringing something in, call into the station and confirm. 402-464-5685. No texting. Call in to confirm. No texting. We know you're serious if you call in. So Jeremy the Grill Master, hopefully you're listening. Call in at some point and let us know that what you're going to do and what you're going to bring. And we need to get be here at 9:30 so they can get get food all ready to go and what we're going to do. So Let's get that done. If we want to do this tomorrow, we'll have our food tasting. Terrell's gonna bring in Bart. What are you cooking?
Some barbecue chicken. I'm probably gonna put my little spice on it. So
We like spice.
yeah.
But getting back here, okay, getting back to the recruiting, because I think again it's important. And I'll get to your text in a minute. But you've got Donald DeFran Jr., who is these are all 3 stars, by the way, right now. And I think they're all 3 stars because they are in Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? I don't know necessarily that these guys will be 3 stars going into their senior year. It's just all going to depend on how they play. But number 8 guy, where am I at here? Ashton Murphy, 6'5", 240 from Elkhorn South, going to Nebraska. The number 7 guy, which I think is probably closer to the top. I think Caleb Pyfrom is the number. I would put Caleb as the number 2 guy because, I think when you got to think, what is the weakest point of Nebraska's offense?
Line.
Well, then he's an offensive lineman, right? He comes from good sports pedigree. His dad was a 6'11", 7-footer for Creighton back in the Gap. He's 6'5", 300 right now, and he's working his butt off. I'm telling you, he's working extremely hard to put himself in position to be the best lineman to come out of here. There's another guy, Samarius Henderson from Omaha North. Where is the North kid? Okay, so you got Sam Thomas from Elkhorn, 6'5", 255, offensive tackle. You've got Eric Ingwerson going to Pitt, 6'7", 235 athlete, Papillion La Vista. From Ogallala, you got Harry Caskey, athlete, 6'4", 220. Doesn't have, let's see what offers he's got. Nothing. Dash Ballman from Lincoln East, 6'3", 200, linebacker. Ben Gustafson, 6'8", 265 from Elkhorn South. Anthony Rezick, Omaha West Side, 6'3", 195, who's a good quarterback. Tanner Hollinger, Cross County, Stromsburg, Nebraska, 6'5", 235, tight end. And then Carson Rauner, 6'3", 200. Where is the kid from North on this list, the defensive lineman that we offered as a freshman?
Is he a senior this year?
Maybe he's not. I thought he was. I think he's 2024. I might be wrong. Maybe he's 20. Let me look in 2025. Hold on. Let's just see for a minute. Then I'll get to some of the text. Dang. Let's see here. 2025 state rankings. I want to tell you that. Okay. Yeah, Tyson Terry, 2025 kid. Katie Vermass, though, 6 foot 190 from Millard North, already got an offer. Is he committed? He committed. Wow. Safety in 2025 class. I only wanted to bring all this recruiting news up is because this is going to make or break us. I'm telling you, it's all about recruiting. I'm going to go through the top 25 in the country and see if we got anybody even interested in the top 25. I'm at 39 and I see no Nebraska. I'm at 47, no Nebraska. I'm at 55, no Nebraska. Wow. I'm at 74, no Nebraska. This is 24/7 sports, by the way. Now, not that we don't have anybody, but I'm at 89, no commit to Nebraska. 109, no commit. No soft commit. No crystal ball. 132. 140. 146. Oh, my goodness. Wow. You got to go all the way to 158. Roger Gradney, 6'1", 190, athlete, before we got a kid committed. 158. That ain't going to get it done, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to get it done. I can keep going, see when the next guy is, but, man, it's I see all kind of LSUs and okay, so number 232 is the next guy we got committed. And this is 2024. And that's Willis McGahee. 6'1", 225. Let's keep going. So out of 247, the top 247 players in the country. Wow. We got 2 commits. Do I have to go? You want me to go through who's got the baddest commit in the country? Georgia? Let's see how many people in the 2024 class have committed to Georgia. Just so you know. Georgia's got 1. They got the number 1 guy, the number 4 guy. And those are hard. This is soft. Ryan Wingo from St. Louis University. This is soft. Georgia, that's 3. Alabama's all over the place. Oh, my God, Alabama's all over the place. Jaden Riddell from Peculiar, Missouri. That should be something we should be all over. Tight end, 6'4", 233. He's in Missouri. Send Grant Wistrom. That's 4. Let's see. Okay, got another one. Jalen Hayward, safety, 5'11 and a half, 180 from Rockledge, Florida. That's 5 for Georgia. 6, number 100, DeMello Jones, safety. 7, Peyton Woodard, safety. 108 is number 8, Dwight Phillips, running back from Mableton, Georgia. 111, Nye Carr, wide receiver. Wow. And I know, listen, King Joseph Edwards, 6'5", 242, Georgia. Soft. What's that, 9? Ryan Pugsley, 6'3", 205, quarterback. Interesting. Very interesting. Dylan Riola must not be scared of competition if they're getting a quarterback. Everybody that said, oh, if we take a quarterback, then Dylan's not going to come. Well, this guy's from Avon, Connecticut. That's 10. Let's keep going. Okay, so Georgia's got 10 commits. 10 hard or soft commits. Meaning they're crystal ball to them, I should say. So crystal ball to Georgia, or whatever the case. That's 10 of them. Alabama's got more than that. Florida's all over the place. Michigan's all over the place. Ohio State's all over the place. Oklahoma. We have got to get to the point here in Nebraska where we're on this list. And we've got at least 5 off the top 250 recruits in the country. And then you take your top 5, 7, 10 guys from the state and then go pick another 5 guys or whatever, another 3 guys from anywhere else to complete your roster. But until we get in that top 25 and start getting guys that, I mean, I ain't even top 25. This is the top 250. 247 to be exact. When we start seeing our name up there and Nebraska up there on that crystal ball multiple times, that's when we're going to return to greatness. Because now it's the transfer portal and it's NIL. So we can either get with the program or we can get left in the dust because all these other schools that I'm looking at are with the program. How are they getting them to sign early? Think it's just because they love the school?
Well, again, a lot of that is success, continuity among the coaching staff. I mean, they know what's going on. You know, Matt Rule, especially for these in-state recruits too, and it might have had something to do with the Teddy Rizak situation is, you know, he just kind of got here. You know, he doesn't have built-in relationships, you know, and so yes, it would, you ask them to work hard and get all that stuff done right away and all that, but there's just naturally, year 3, year 4 into Matt Rule is going to be easier to connect to these younger guys because you'll have a relationship with them for a longer time. And as far as getting up to that top level, you got to win. I mean, you're very rarely going to see with somebody just recruit at that level if they're not competing. You could sometimes have a year 1 burst from somebody or like excitement from somebody at that school, but that's not really sustainable. It might just be 1 year.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going through this whole list of 247 players. How many players do you think coming from the state of Nebraska is in this list?
I'd just be Carter Nelson.
1.
Yeah.
We gotta get to state football. We gotta raise the bar in high school football. Hey man, we rolling. First hour gone. Second hour, getting ready to go. The Ticket, 93.7. We'll be right back.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
I call to order this monthly meeting of the Trucks and Bucks fan club. Let's start with old business. Does everyone know that Trucks and Bucks is back and you could win one of 8 beautiful 2023 trucks? On to new business. Shall we all go buy some tickets? Meeting adjourned.
Trucks and Bucks from the Nebraska Lottery. Top prize odds winning $336,000.
Hi, I'm a baseball umpire. My job can get pretty stressful. I have to keep my eyes open at all times, and if I don't make the right call, people boo me. So to relax, I visit a Nebraska Lottery retailer like this one and buy some scratch tickets. It always calms me down. Hey, you cut in line.
I did not.
All right, you're out of here.
Hey, he didn't cut.
All right, you're out of here.
I feel better already. The Nebraska Lottery. Top prize odds vary by game.
Nebraska's favorite vape shop.
Generation V.
Providing friendly, personalized service and the largest selection of vaporizers and e-liquid flavors in the state.
Generation V.
Generation V will beat or match any local competitor's price. With a huge selection, great service, and the lowest prices, Generation V is your one-stop shop for all your vaping needs.
Generation V.
With 4 Lincoln locations, visit us on the web at generationv.com. E-cigs contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Dive into good times and great savings when you take advantage of the above-ground swimming pool sale happening now at Bonsall Pool and Spa. All in-stock swimming pools are 50% off through the end of May while supplies last. You don't want to miss out on this hot deal. Visit our showroom at 33rd and Pioneers today. Learn more about the promotion at bonsallpool.com. Bonsall Pool and Spa, every day made better.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Some kids worry about making the sports team. Others worry about where they'll sleep tonight. In Lincoln, 300 kids are in need of a safe and loving home. Cedars is here for them, but we do need your help. A gift to Cedars makes an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincoln.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln's kids today.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Brown Shoe Fit has all types of shoes for you to excel this summer. Check out their new Keen and Tiva brand sandals for hiking and Olukai sandals for sitting by the pool. Plus, they're stocked up on Hey Dudes to catch you up on the latest shoe fashion. They also have shoes in brands like Brooks, Hoka, Merrell, On, and many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Atrex. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit today, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Coppels Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Yeah, 93.7, the ticket is the channel. The captain is the show. With power.
Bye.
Wow. You got yourself, Bach. Mark from Cook says Dean Steinkuhler played 8-man football. There's some great players that came out of 8-man football. Shock Dog 21 says Malachi playing as a true freshman. You really don't know anything, LOL. He better focus on school first. Malachi bullied North Star. Ooh, watch out. Got bullied by everyone else and faked injuries. Shock Dog 21. Maybe you know something I don't. Only time will tell, though, Shock Dog. We'll see who knows what. We'll see. I think if the kid works his butt off and he figures out and learns the offense and he gets his body in position to be a specimen, you never know. You never know. He's got an opportunity to play as a true freshman. That's all I can say. Big Bird says this. How does the staff recruit Kalen without making him feel like a leftover after we didn't get Dylan yet? we learned a valuable lesson that you don't put all your eggs in one basket. Period. And you go after all the top recruits. No one man is worth you hanging. It's like, you remember the trade with Ricky Williams?
Mm-hmm.
Was that worth it?
No.
Oh man, I wish I can remember what show I said this on. But I said, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
I mean, come on. You know, I just, you could just be, anyway, because the athlete's not going to put all their eggs in one basket, but they need to. I wish guys would commit early and be committed to the school early. We got to get back to that. Nebraska could have offered me, and I was going to say yes at any point. We got to get back to that. Phil DeBarn says this: the 2023 misses are thanks to Scott Frost. And I'm not going to say Mickey Joseph. We're not going to put Mickey in there. The Scott Frost not doing what is necessary to lock down our borders. Can't put Mickey Joseph in that. He was never considered to be the coach anyway.
Well, and he stepped up and helped kind of the relationship.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was the Scott Frost factor did seem like Mickey had to pick up for that. And, now rules have.
He did. He offered guys that Scott didn't even know about. So obviously you can't put Mickey in that conversation. Not the great recruiter that he was. Can't put him in that conversation. All the stuff that was surrounding all this stuff and all the tomfoolery that Scott Frost had going on. Corey Lincoln says this: these kids don't all want to go to Nebraska, no matter how hard Nebraska recruits them. Some of the top Metro guys that have left over the last few years were never going to be a Husker because they never wanted to be a Husker. It's not always about coaching. It's not always the coaching staff's fault. I beg to differ. I'm not blaming it on the coaching staff, but I blame it on the coaching staff because that's not true. The kids that have been here, that have come out the last 4 years in Nebraska, for the most part, was not recruited by the staff, period. If Scott Frost is not calling you, just like Matt Rule, if Matt Rule is not getting with these guys and talking to these guys whenever they can, legally within the constraints of the game and the NCAA, then you're not really making a real – Mickey Joseph was in all the high schools in Omaha. So you have to build a relationship. You don't get married to a person that you have no relationship with. You don't do it. It won't work. It just won't work. John says this: good morning, Captain Black Shirt Bach. One thing that will help get recruit is money from NIL. Make it a bidding war. Nebraska is supposed to have one of the best NIL programs in the country. Are we number 3 as far as money?
I don't know. I don't know where that number comes from, but I will say this, and I know Nebraska's, not is a have instead of a have not. I don't know if they're that high, but I would wonder, like, where's that going? Where's all the fruits of the labor then? If Nebraska's so darn good at NIL,
yeah, you should be getting.
Where's any of the top recruits? I mean, they get a few guys, but it's not outside the norm of what they've done historically.
You should give all your in-state guys $25K freshmen to come in.
Nah, it's got to be better than that, bro.
Oh man,
they're doing better. I believe that the school's doing better than that. I believe that Nebraska's doing better than that than NIL. They're going to do better for the kids than $25,000. Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, no. Tyler in Wichita. Let's make sure we get him changed to Tyler in Wichita on his handle. Bach says, let's give Rule the benefit of the doubt. His main goal right now needs to be the class of 24, 25, 26. He needs to get these kids at camp now and start building the relationships needed to gain attraction. Again, start winning, and the local talent will stay home to play. We can't just pitch the fan base and facilities year after year. Just win, baby. That might be one of the statements of the day.
Yeah. Of the week.
Yeah. You have to focus on the 2024 class. That's what I'm saying. 2024 class, I just went over the 2024 class. We just went over that. All the kids from the 2024 class in the state. And I told you where they were going and all that good stuff. Let's get back to the text. Appreciate that, Tyler. James says this. Rule is going to have to show that he can win with the guys he has before he gets top flight recruits. Just the way it works, James. You got money. We got money now. We got money. Show them the money. Stop playing. Give them the money.
W's.
Give them the money.
W's.
It's about, thank you, Terrell. It's about money now, right?
W's. W's and money. Just not about money. W's.
Somebody claimed that Georgia gave my man $8 million. You think that's true?
I don't think so.
That's a lot of money, ain't it, for a college?
Yeah, I mean, they've been throwing that. The Tennessee quarterbacks kind of had that around that number thrown out too, but I don't know. That seems to be.
What was the Florida kid? He was what?
Yeah, Rashada. Yeah, they
$12 million.
Give him a little bunch of money. I don't know.
Nobody knows. It's a mystery. All we know, what we do know is that there's money being given. That's what we know to play college sports. Period. So let's get a couple bucks going. Let's get some of these kids locked, stocked, and bought. Thunder Not Collins says this. Shock Dog sounds like Husker Juan on Twitter. Chase B. He might be Husker Juan. You never know. Chase B said, last year happened. I thought since there's a new rule, it was a fever dream.
No, it happened.
Hey, Captain, before you read, but before you read the next one, I got a little thing I read. EA Sports will let football players, FBS players, opt in their 2024 football video game. So, what do you think? That the sales are gonna go high now?
Do they get paid?
They're gonna have to. I guess.
Yeah, they'll get, if you opt in, you get paid, or you can choose not to be part of it. They're still kind of working out what the payment is. And they're still working. I think they have 120 of the FBS schools. They want to get all the schools on board. Again, initially they thought maybe that this summer they could release it. They've had to push that date back to next summer. So we'll see. The other thing is too, as opposed to the old college football video games, now because your name, image, and likeness can be used, is they're going to do probably face scans for a lot of the players, so they'll actually look like them instead of kind of the generic. Whatever, they had different. In the recent games, they put like 100 different faces on there, but they were similar to the other guys on the team or on the game. So now you'll actually look like the player.
Yeah, I think they should opt in. Opt in because I know what they're doing now. They're going to do like rookies and incoming freshmen, and you know what I'm saying, and then kind of give them a rating and all that stuff. Of course, that's going to make ticket sales go up or game sales go up. Everybody wants to be a part of that.
I don't know. I think the captain's going to come out of retirement.
What? To play?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't have time enough for anything, let alone playing a game. I can't do that.
So guess what? You and Lincoln one day, I said, hey, Captain, they got the 97 Nebraska team on EA Sports, and they got the 95 team. Let's play each other.
Yeah, I'll play. I'll play. So let me just go. Andrew gave us a thesis statement. He's like 30 texts in right now. I thought I had a bunch of other texts, but he's 30 in. But he's got some great points. So bear with me. Notre Dame was the only Power 5 offer before Nebraska. We're talking about Rizek?
Yep.
He said he wasn't even first team All-State Class A. He wasn't or second team All-Metro. I went to the game. I saw Rizek all over the field. So are we supposed to offer every kid in Nebraska that gets a Division I offer from someone else? Absolutely not. I trust the coach's evaluations. Okay, I do too. But it's not equating into guys saying, we're going to go to Nebraska. I'm committed to the University of Nebraska. That's all I want to hear. I'm committed to the University of Nebraska so we can start talking about our 2024 class. He says, I guess he high jumped 7 feet. That's huge. He says, Malachi Coleman is a bust. Mark it down. I heard too many red flags. We'll see. Danny K from B West. Yep. I don't think it's a case of not trying and recruiting. It's more of a case that we haven't won more than 5 games in the last 5 years. Now, if we're going into a ball game every year, things are different. Most of these kids aren't leaving the state.
Now, if you're gonna base it off his junior year stats, that's one thing that's kind of I don't agree with, because you have those 1 year wonders that go out there and do it they senior year. You know what I'm saying? And in that case, that's like me. I only started 1 year in high school, and that was my senior year. So you know what I'm saying? So stats don't mean nothing. If they go to camp and they show that they can play with the other top athletes around the country or whoever's in camp, then that's a good thing. But I just don't go off that you got to be a all state your junior year just to be recruited at Nebraska. I don't think that he could be a third team, first team, all state, but it all that doesn't matter though.
I'm trying to get this Andrew still, but yeah, recruiting. I mean, everybody's got horror stories from high school. I'm not getting ready to throw Malachi Coleman under the bus because of stuff that I don't know is true that people are saying. Okay. I know that Malachi Coleman is a phenomenal talent. He's going to our alma mater and he's going to be a little brother. And so I want to see the best for Malachi Coleman and the University of Nebraska, Matt Rule, Trev Alberts, everybody that's associated, the assistant coaches. You know how sickening it's been around here for the last 10, 12 years? Sickening. Nobody wants to be a part of that sickening program. Let's get it in gear, get it going. 9428 says, money don't buy happiness. You're right, but it sure buy a lot of stuff. I can't tell you it buy happiness, but it'll make you happy for the moment. Bach, if you had $1 million, would you be happy?
Oh yeah, I think I'd be a little happier.
Would you still be working at the ticket?
Yeah.
You can say that with a lot of confidence. Black shirt.
I would take some less days off. I think I might be.
If you had $1 million, would you still be working at the ticket?
Man, I ain't got nothing else to do for 2 hours. Let me come on out the house then.
We got unrealistic guys.
I might get my check. I might get my check to change at the end of the month. You know what I'm saying?
Unrealistic guys. You guys are unrealistic. If you gave me $1 million today, I'm taking 30 days off. I'm sorry, DP. The next 30, I'm off. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this $1 million. Do I want to let it just make money for me? Do I want to put it in the CD? What do I want to do so it can generate revenue so I don't have to work again?
Well, I'm taking
and then I'll figure out what I'm moving forward, what we're doing. But I'm taking 30 off. I'm going to donate a couple of bucks to the ticket.
I'm taking 30 with you. So we're gonna do reruns for a whole month, So that they're gonna hear the old shows for a month.
I'm just saying, dude, be real, man. That's life-changing, man. 50,000 for some people that don't have money is life-changing. 100,000, 10,000 for people who don't have any type of income coming in, meaning the single mom who has a son that's phenomenal in football, on welfare, trying to make ends meet. $10,000 is a lot of money.
Well, let's go back to the million.
Split it up over a year's time.
Let's go back to the million.
What?
The million. I'm probably gonna zoom in a lot. So I've never been a Zoom person, but I'm gonna black room it a lot. VJ got the red room. I'm gonna black room it probably 3 times a week. So I'm only coming out when the captain comes down.
So we've got some conflicting story. Carter and Adams says this. I heard Arch Manning is getting $13 million.
Yeah, again, according to reports that was brought up the other day by Terrell, is that his the older Mannings don't want Arch Manning to get anything until he actually plays.
Listen, here's what I'm gonna tell you. It's something that called unrest in the locker room. Okay, meaning let everybody know Arch Manning's getting $13 million and he's the number 3 quarterback. You're gonna have unruly in the locker room. So they can't come out and say, yeah, Arch Manning's getting $13 million. They can't come out and say that. They can't come out and say who's getting what. But they do have the money. And they are paying the money to these athletes. I know. That's LSU. Yeah, they're giving it up. LSU been giving the money up, though. Now they can give it up and it's legal. They don't even have to hide. Before they was hiding. Corey Lincoln says this. Oh, this is a good one. These kids, oh no, he says, according to Damon Benning, Avante Dickerson was never going to choose Nebraska. I talked to Avante Dickerson at the barbershop, Corey and Lincoln. I talked to Avante Dickerson at the barbershop. He went to Oregon. And according to Damon Benning, Caden Helms was never going to choose Nebraska. Again, I talked to Caden Helms at a track meet. So we went to Oklahoma. Some kids don't want to leave, just want to leave the state and live somewhere else. Nah, they want to play football. Scott Frost never came and talked to Avante Dickerson until the last minute. Come on, man. You can't come to the table at the last minute and try to get a kid to commit when whoever the coach was over at Oregon was on this kid, calling him every day or whatever he was doing. Avante told me Scott and crew never actively recruited him. That's out of the kid's mouth. So who are you going to believe, Damon Benning or the kid? The rumor was Nebraska offered $5 million to Raiola and Georgia came over the top with $8 million. Another rumor, Corey. I don't know if that's true or not. But I'll tell you what, we don't have millions of dollars here at the ticket, so we've got to pay our bills so we can stay on the air. We're powered.
By Bauer.
Bauer.
Underground.
Power.
Infrastructure.
Rant.
Excavating.
When we come back, man, I want to talk about this mysterious $13 million that Arch Manning has, because that's not the case. I don't see anything about that. So take it a break, Bob.
All right, you're listening to the captain here on 93.7 The Ticket with the 3-time national champ Rashawn Jackson, the All-American and national champ himself, Terrell Farley, and myself, Buck. We'll be back here in just a few moments.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $20 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Vershawn Jackson for Brant Excavating. Brant's been in business for 29 years, and they specialize in a variety of things. If you're looking for someone to get the job done in precision demolition, excavating, trucking, mass grading, and site prep, Brant is the place to call. To set up a quote or learn more, call Brant Excavating at 402-474-4113 or go to BrantExcavating.com. They're also hiring, so join the team today. Brant Excavating, a part of the Bauer brand, who reminds you, go Big Brant!
Ready to upgrade your combine with new technology to make your harvest more efficient, meaning more money in your pocket? The team at Landmark Implement is here to help find the right combine for harvest. Plus, when you purchase a pre-owned combine from Landmark, you are backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network, along with mobile techs and parts drop-off points to keep you up and running, reducing downtime. View inventory online at landmarkimp.com or stop by your local Landmark to experience the Landmark difference.
Brown Shoe Fit has all types of shoes for you to excel this summer. Check out their new Keen and Tiva brand sandals for hiking and Olukai sandals for sitting by the pool. Plus, they're stocked up on Hey Dudes to catch you up on the latest shoe fashion. They also have shoes in brands like Brooks, Hoka, Merrell, On, and many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Atrex. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit today, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Hi, I'm Barb Bettine, President and CEO of the Lincoln YMCA. On behalf of the Y, I want to thank you for voting us Lincoln's Choice for Best Youth Sports Programs, Best Youth Activity Programs, and Best Preschool. These categories represent so much of what we do at the Y, and we're honored to serve thousands of families in our community each and every day. Hey, with summer just around the corner, I invite you to stop in to one of our 4 branches and learn how the Y can be a part of your family. The Y Outdoor Pools open May 27th, and we can't wait to see you.
Dive into good times and great savings when you take advantage of the above-ground swimming pool sale happening now at Bonzal Pool & Spa. All in-stock swimming pools are 50% off through the end of May while supplies last. You don't want to miss out on this hot deal. Visit our showroom at 33rd and Pioneers today. Learn more about the promotion at bonzalpool.com. Bonzal Pool & Spa, every day made better. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, listen up. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Some kids worry about making the sports team. Others worry about where they'll sleep tonight. In Lincoln, 300 kids are in need of a safe and loving home. Cedars is here for them, but we do need your help. A gift to Cedars makes an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization. And I'm asking you to go to givetolincoln.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln's kids today.
The Ticket Water Cooler.
Are you guys planning on going to the Nebraska-Colorado game?
I don't know.
It's going to be tough to get a ticket, is I guess what I'm thinking here.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, I was looking at it. It was like $250 just to get in price. Now the get in price is like $500. Woo! It's going to be, if you haven't got your Nebraska-Colorado tickets, I don't know if the time is now. You might have passed it. Is there a game you guys would go to for $500?
For $500?
Yeah.
The national championship.
That's what you pay $500 for that one.
Yeah,
I'd
if
probably
Nebraska,
still get
if
credentials.
Nebraska's in.
Yeah.
Nebraska's in.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Talking about Arch Manning.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arch Manning's evaluation.
Yeah, it was 3.2.
It's 3.4 now.
Yeah, 3.4.
But
But
they don't
as
get
a
what they're
family-
evaluated at.
yeah, he's not getting anything.
Man, I don't believe that.
No, his validation was the third highest among college athletes. However, the coach said that Manning picked the horns. You know what I'm saying? He called out of the blue. It was between Alabama, Texas, and Georgia. He chose Texas because his dad said he was in love with the school. Now they said that he won't take any money until he's the starting quarterback at the university, and this is coming from his dad.
Yeah, well, that just shows you that they don't need the money.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, they're teaching them good values that don't make it about money. They teach them just is to have love for the sport, like we used to love it back in the days, like when Peyton.
We loved the sport, Terrell, but we was broke, bruh.
Yeah,
I mean, you got college students that you took back then. We couldn't even work. We was getting $318 a month. What are you talking about?
We was poor.
They get $2,600 on their scholarship check.
I would be living
But
by
then
myself.
you add another $6,000, $8,000, $10,000 a month to that. I mean, this is the age we're living in. Now, I don't know about you, Terrell, but I feel like I should have got paid a little money for playing college football and Nebraska winning championships and winning and making millions of dollars. Do you know how much money was made during those championship runs?
Oh yeah,
You didn't get no money. You got an education.
and a pat on the back. Good job.
Good job. All the All-Americans and the rings don't add up to money. Okay? And I'm not, and listen, money is, listen, the love of money is the root of all evil. Money, all money does is make things, you be able to pay for things that you want. It don't make life happier. Now, you can do some things, but happiness is on the inside. It's you who makes you happy. It's not the people. It's not the money. I know some people with a lot of money that are miserable, that got to pay people to be around them because nobody wants to be around. Because a lot of times when people get money, they turn into different animals. I've seen it multiple times. It happens when guys go to the NFL. They go to the NFL to get all this money, and then they forget where they came from. They forget that they struggled all those years that they struggled. They forget grandma who's still living in that shack back home. They forget grandpa who's still driving that same rusty Ford that's a 1982. So it's good and it's bad. If you got the right parents, like you said, with Arch Manning in them. You know, I mean, you tell me, how much money does the Mannings have in their household? I'm talking dad. I'm talking both sons that played in the NFL and won championships, then won and made hundreds of millions of dollars. And then I'm talking brother. What do you think they're worth?
They like the family on Dallas. The Ewings. They're up there, probably about $1 billion altogether.
I mean, come on. Peyton Manning net worth $250 million.
We're close to it, $500 million.
What's his brother's name?
Eli.
Eli Manning. Let's see. Net worth 2023. $140 million.
Yeah.
What they need some money for? What are they gonna do with it? They already got it. They got it.
Look up Arch.
Archie.
Yeah.
He can, hey, listen, he can still stop it. Archie Manning worth $10 million right now. He can pick what school he wants to go to for the love of the school.
Yeah.
I'm going into school worth $10 million.
What's his dad name?
I'm not sure. It's the other Manning.
Yeah, what is this brother name? His son, the Arch dad name. What is his dad?
What?
What is this Manning guy named? The dad of Arch.
Cooper Manning.
Cooper. See what Cooper's worth.
I don't know if they have a Cooper Manning net worth up there.
Well, no, that's Archie Manning's worth $2 million, $10 million. That's the dad. That's the dad.
The grandpa.
Yeah, see what Cooper.
Cooper Manning net worth.
$18 million more than the dad.
What's Cooper Manning? Dang, we gotta look at what Cooper Manning's been.
Yeah,
Hey, what do you mean? What is Cooper Manning doing? He's managing his brother's affairs. He's the older brother. What are you guys talking about? He's the managing brother. And he's an energy trader. Huh. I wonder how he got into that. See? Worth 13 to $18 million. Come on, guys.
That's crazy.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
You think they need NIL? They are NIL. They got it. They what? Wait. It's just Arch Manning? Or is he Arch Manning? Well, let's see, it still say Archie Manning. So I'm just telling you. I mean, come on, guys. The NIL is for the broke kids, the broke athletes. It should have been. It's not. But the guys that don't really have money is what, to me, the NIL should have been earmarked for. But you can't do that. Because then you start getting, it's a difference. Everybody's got to be on the same playing field. But I can tell you that there's athletes out there that come from nothing that can benefit from this money as long as you give them education of what to do with the money. You can't tell a kid that's never had money before, here, let me give you $10,000 a month. You know what he's going to do? Buy everything he ever wanted. All the clothes, jewelry, cars, dumb stuff. These young men that are getting this money have got to be educated that the money has got to last them far, far beyond college football. What, Terrell?
I'm reading somebody's message on text. And it says same rusted Ford.
I'm just telling you. They get the money, man, and they go crazy. They start buying $1,000 shirts and $500 socks and $2,000 hats. And I mean, listen, the stuff that I was there. I wasn't buying that big stuff because my checks only was saying, after taxes, $6,000 a week. But I spent my money on dumb stuff. And education is key. Now, the best thing that happened to me is I had a big brother and a white man, my big brother, John Shuley, who told me that I better be thinking about my future and started to make me save half of the money that I got when I was in the league. And let me tell you something. If I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have been able to go back to school and not work and just focus on school the year that I went back to school. Because I had enough money that I could support myself through the little money that I made at Kansas City Chiefs. I can support myself. So you hear all these horror stories of guys playing in the league, and when they get out of the league, what happens? They're what?
Broke.
Yeah. Seriously? There's no way you should go make the type of money that these guys are making, and when they get done playing, they have no money. Okay? Don't you know that those are the same guys that left college? $13 million Cooper. Wow. Think they did it? Hey, Mr. Eliminated says, VJ, you write that check for Ticket Nation. If I had a meal ticket, I promise you, if I had $1 million that I could just play with, all the top athletes from Nebraska going to Nebraska. I can guarantee it. I can guarantee it. Because they're going to love more than just the money. They're going to love Nebraska. Period. Cal W. Huffy, we'll get to yours right after these commercial messages.
This is your High School Minute.
With your Southeast Community College High School Minute, I'm Harrison Arns. Class A state baseball tournament begins Friday at Warner Park in Omaha. Lincoln East will be favored in their matchup as the number 2 seed with a record of 27-4 versus number 7 Bellevue West with a record of 18-10. In Class B, Wahoo, Bishop Newman, Lincoln Lutheran with an overall record of 20-3 will take on Elkhorn with a 16-13 record on Saturday. Norris will be heading into the tournament with a 22-8 overall record and will play Omaha Scott with an 11-10 record. Switching to Class B, girls state soccer, top-ranked Norris got tested early in the first round by number 7 Bennington to get the win 2-1. This has been your Southeast Community College High School Minute. Learn more today at southeast.edu with locations in Lincoln, Beatrice, and Milford.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings. Dive into good times and great savings when you take advantage of the above-ground swimming pool sale happening now at Bonsall Pool and Spa. All in-stock swimming pools are 50% off through the end of May while supplies last. You don't want to miss out on this hot deal. Visit our showroom at 33rd and Pioneers today. Learn more about the promotion at bonsallpool.com. Bonsall Pool and Spa, every day made better. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, listen up. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Motor Food is Lincoln's hardest rocking food truck and cafe. Motor Food creates old school comfort food with a 21st century twist and lots of rock and roll attitude. Try the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, the grilled chicken Firebird sandwich, a 100% all beef split grilled hot dog, and any version of their funky fries. Stop by the cafe just behind Outback Steakhouse on 48th Street or catch the food truck out and about all spring and summer. Check out their menu, order carryout, or schedule catering at motorfoodtruck.com.
Ready to upgrade your combine with new technology to make your harvest more efficient, meaning more money in your pocket? The team at Landmark Implement is here to help find the right combine for harvest. Plus, when you purchase a pre-owned combine from Landmark, you are backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network, along with mobile techs and parts drop-off points to keep you up and running, reducing downtime. View inventory online at landmarkimp.com or stop by your local Landmark to experience the Landmark difference.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
When we're looking out for a homeowner, we're always keeping their budget in mind. We try to maximize things that are important to them.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
So we really try to maximize the size because 5 years from now, you can't just make your house bigger. The one thing I can tell you is that most builders in Lincoln, we all are about the same price. The difference comes in the products that we put in and the way we put in those products.
The old saying, you get what you pay for, is pretty accurate when you're building a home. If you put nicer windows in and you put nicer cabinets, it's going to cost a little bit more. You know, if those things are important to you, then you want to do it. We can try to incorporate in your floor plan and get a house that you're going to be happy with.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, call 988 for free, confidential, and compassionate support. On July 16th, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is transitioning to 988. There is hope. For 24/7 support, call, text, or chat 988.
Sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Vershawn Jackson for Brandt Excavating. Brandt's been in business for 29 years, and they specialize in a variety of things. If you're looking for someone to get the job done in precision demolition, excavating, trucking, mass grading, and site prep, Brandt is the place to call. To set up a quote or learn more, call Brandt Excavating at 402-474-4113 or go to BrandtExcavating.com. They're also hiring, so join the team today. Brandt Excavating, a part of the Bauer brand, who reminds you, go big Brandt.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey, Captain. You know Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy who?
Jimmy Buckets.
What about it?
Did you see Jimmy Buckets last night?
Was he getting buckets?
Oh, man. They beat Boston last night. In Boston.
Don't matter. It's going to be Boston and the Lakers.
I don't know, man.
Please.
Do you think Jimmy Buckets can go head to head with LeBron?
No.
You don't?
No.
What about you, Bob?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Jimmy is one of the best players in these playoffs so far. And had a great night last night. Now, Boston didn't necessarily have their best game played, so I'm not overly too worried about it. Boston can play much better, but it's going to be a good series. And Denver, of course, won game 1 against the Lakers.
Game 2 tonight.
Yeah, so a lot of interest in these conference finals. But I mean, I hope, like Vershawn does, that it comes down to the Lakers and Celtics. That would be incredible.
Well, I want to see somebody too.
No, who?
I would like to see
Denver in Miami.
Yeah, that's who it's going to be.
You take that over the Lakers and Celtics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Tired of seeing the same old teams.
No.
Let somebody else win.
Not happening. Not today. Not next year or the year after that either. It's going to be You got to think Boston Celtics, LA Lakers. Classic. It's a classic. Guaranteed. Why should they penalize the people that came from a good family and make NIL just for kids that are coming from nothing? See, Cal W, you're not paying attention. You got to pay attention to the captain, Kyle. Come on, son. Now, I didn't say anything that the black shirt said that Arch Manning was not getting any NIL money. And we asked ourselves why. The answer is he comes from millions of dollars. He don't need any money to go play football. But these other kids, not as much. Not as much. And so I think we gotta, I'm not saying just because you come from a good family, that just means you should be able to get more money and know what to do with it once you get it. I'm not knocking people that come from a good family. If your NIL evaluation is 1.2 million and you come from an intact family, you should get it. If your evaluation is 1.2 million and you come from a broken home, you should still get it. Period. Now, if you say, I don't want any money, that's on you. You don't have to take no money. It's not NIL, you got to think. NIL, name, image, likeness. Why would Arch Manning, when his name, image, and likeness is greater with the Manning family, another Manning quarterback, his ability to make money is going to be tremendous. Like I said, he don't need necessary money. Huffy says this, it's going to get even better with EA Sports NIL deals the players will get. It ain't right. This shouldn't be the thing. Kids have no idea how good they have it. NIL and Porter are the dumbest thing that can happen to college sports. You agree with that, Bob?
I know it's different than what people's had in the past. And of course, with conference realignment not dying down, the Pac-12, ACC now, rumors about that. College sports is going to look a lot different than it did when you were growing up, when you guys played, when I was growing up, even than, what it currently does here in a few years. So it can be frustrating to people that kind of liked it the way that it was. But it's ever evolving. It's changing. And it kind of, I suppose it just kind of is what it is. If you're on that side of it and you kind of hate what's happening, I guess turn on the old tapes, I suppose.
Well, I agree with it because, you take the passion out of the game because everything is now all about money. When we played for the love of it because we didn't make money. Like we said, you don't know the things we had to do to make money. So it was hard for us just making $318 a month compared to players now with $2,600 a month, so you can take it or leave it. But like I said, man, I just like whoever said that question, the portal and the NIL has messed college football up for good. It just ain't the same anymore. Like it's just the thrill of the games, just like Keith Jackson without college football, it's like that, or John Madden without Madden. So, it takes the love away from the game.
Yeah, I don't know necessarily. I think it shouldn't take the love because most of these kids have been playing football since they were younger. So you got to love the game to go and get crashed into. The only good thing about it is now they're getting paid to do it. They're getting paid to go and put their bodies on the line, whereas we didn't get paid at all to go in.
You pay them, and you're paying them now, but next thing you know, the GPA will go down. Nobody goes to school. This is what they're gonna say. Hey, I'm getting paid. Well, I'm going to class. You know what I'm saying? Let me pay somebody to go sit in there and take some notes for me. You're giving money not to the wrong person or the wrong, just not at the right age.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's why it's always good for the parents to be involved and to not let the kid just have a free for all with this money that they feel like a lot of these kids, I'm telling you, they feel like that's their money. Right.
Yeah, but you got to protect the kids from the family sometimes, from the parents. This goes both ways. The parent can be a good thing and the parent can be a bad thing because we got money hungry parents out there too at the same time. So, it just should be, the universities should have something in place where they hire a bookkeeper for these or accountant for these kids, so they know what taxes are. They know what they need to pay, instead of at the end of the year they got to come up with $10,000 because they didn't handle their money right.
See, that's what's going to be the problem. When you start getting young guys that are going to get into tax problems, that's going to be the problem. I promise you. Mr. Unlimited says, so if you had $1 million to waste and split between the best players in Nebraska, it wouldn't be enough to keep them here. It's not enough for each. Stop it. We ain't talking about college. We're talking about the kids that are in high school now that we like, that have the potential to help us get back to winning Big Ten championships. That if that ain't enough money, we're in trouble. That's plenty of money. That is plenty for all of the kids, the top kids that we want in the state. Do we have 10 kids in the state committed?
No.
Well, that's $100,000 a piece. That don't sound like a lot of money. We don't have 10 kids committed. So you ain't about to tell me that all these kids will be like, no, I don't want to take, I don't want the 100,000. Don't worry about it. I'll just wait. Most of these kids don't. I'm telling you, these kids and these parents aren't like that anymore. Parents are sometimes greedier than the kids. And the parents who have raised these kids up and paid for them to go to all these different sporting events, especially the kids that participate in track, basketball, and football, ask young parents, how much does it cost to keep your kid going year-round in sports? That's all I'm saying. You got to look at that. Mr. Unlimited, so I definitely understand, but I think it is enough. Notorious B.I.B. says, Husker baseball has a big series tonight with Purdue. Need a series win to feel good about it. Hold on, Bach. Let me just get through these, and then I'll let you play it just real quick. L.A. fans don't think it's happening. VJ, you need to pay attention. Lakers are not getting through Denver. Hayden, holler at me after the series is over. You come back. You come on the show. 2024 says there should be reparations for the old players. Andrew says this to Terrell, because I just wanted to get this if we can roll, Bach. Anybody, seriously, T, no one gave you any money while you were at Nebraska?
Nobody.
Think about that. NIL is good, but the transfer portal is what's ruining its free agency with the portal. I agree with that. 4136 says, you're spot on, Black Shirt. The kids should get NIL until they are able to get on the field. They shouldn't be able to get NIL until they're able to get on the field. NCAA needs to make kids sit out a year if you transfer. Play it, Bob.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's Thursday, Bob.
That's right.
It's all about the yard sales.
It's all about the captain. He make it all happen. Other shows, they be lacking. Be as good as live action. As good as live action. It's all about the captain. He make it all happen. Other shows, they be lacking. You now down with the action. Down with the action. All you gotta do is just come through and kick it. Boy, I guarantee that you'll be loving every minute. It's all about the sports each and every time you visit, and we giving you the game. You ain't got to buy a ticket. Hey, we giving you the game.
93.7. It's the ticket. Drumstick Pack Fan 72 says, I'll go play for $100 right now and break every bone in your body if you were born in 1972. Drumstick says, you guys got free room and board, free education, free food. Your whining is preposterous.
Not on the weekend, huh, VJ?
Nah.
Rolling through sardines.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Drumstick. Take that drumstick and swing it like a bat. Pow! Hit the ballpark. Bach, get us out of here. Drumstick just like, we're not.
All right, just a reminder: if you're gonna get ready to compete against Terrell tomorrow, get your food ready, bring it down to the ticket, and we'll try it on air and give you a little bit of a shout out. Just let us know if it's gonna happen. That'll wrap it up for the captain. Coming up next on Ticket Water Cooler, Brian Munson gonna join us, give us a Husker recruiting update. That's coming up next year on 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Some kids worry about making the sports team. Others worry about where they'll sleep tonight. In Lincoln, 300 kids are in need of a safe and loving home. Cedars is here for them, but we do need your help. A gift to Cedars makes an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincoln.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln's kids today.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
It's May, and that means the school year is almost over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride. Summer road trips are just around the corner. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Vershawn Jackson for Brandt Excavating. Brandt's been in business for 29 years, and they specialize in a variety of things. If you're looking for someone to get the job done in precision demolition, excavating, trucking, mass grading, and site prep, Brandt is the place to call. To set up a quote or learn more, call Brandt Excavating at 402-474-4113 or go to Brandt Excavator. Also hiring. The Bauer.
Life choices have been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Springtime is here, and it's time to get to